So we have to also give Meghan credit for the fact this is her second marriage, some say third. But this is someone, if you're going into a marriage a second or third time, you need to make sure, okay, this is the one. I messed up the first time, was young, didn't really understand what I was getting myself involved in. I didn't want that. But you're going into your second or third marriage. Aren't you supposed to make a little bit better of a choice of a mate when you give it another go round? I almost want to think Meghan was just trying to act like she was never married before. I mean, the way she came prancing down that aisle in a white dress with a veil and a long train, you'd think the girl was finally getting out to see the world of the innocence she was trying to portray in that wedding getup. But anyway, I digress. You know, we know Meghan is not the kind of person who doesn't know what she's doing. This is somebody who has made very calculated moves for herself, for her career. She's always done things on the scale of being prepared and to making very decisive decisions about the things that she wanted to do with her life. She just didn't go out and, oh, okay, let's get married. No, she's thinking, okay, Prince, global stage. I can definitely come in and be that different person, and I can make things work for myself. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to really elevate myself, because we know that she was constantly trying to elevate her situation with getting on talk shows, meeting the British man, the wealthy man, really knowing what she wanted to do with her life by all the past things that she's done. She hasn't just been, you know, sitting around twiddling her thumbs and, oh, here's a prince, let's get married. Like she's made very calculated moves essentially her whole life. And her father even said in an interview that Meghan is a go-getter, and she's had articles written about her attitude and being a go-getter. And that's what people are missing here. This is somebody who has made a choice to do something for a second time, and she's making moves that she knows is on the par of great highness, great abilities, great visibility. She is doing something with the clear intention of using this to propel herself. Look at how she's been able to navigate through the world in the past. So we have to give her credit for the decisions that she's made in the past, and understand that she did not go into this completely naive to the situation. Like, she may have said that in the engagement interview, but we're a few years into the royal marriage now. You can't claim on Oprah you was naive about anything. You can only claim that for so long. And at this point, you got to own up to what you knew. Why are people not looking at that? Why are they not looking at the fact that she knew what she was getting into? Because Harry told her. She saw the responsibilities involved in this before she even made that decision. Why are people not giving her that credit? And let's say the royals were racist, and you made that decision to get married to this man. So I would think you would have to rise above the situation of racism that you have to just now deal with. Or just, you know, hey, this is my situation. I'm married. I can't continue to ruffle these waters. At some point, Meghan and Harry, they have to be responsible for their own decisions and choices, because we, the public, the royals, they've done everything that they're supposed to do. They spent millions of dollars on their wedding. They've showed up to events. They've loved them. They've given them all the things that would make Meghan feel welcomed into this family. And over one slip up or, you know, interview that we find with Meghan and, you know, Harry talking about what was said by this person about the child's skin, we've thrown ourselves into chaos essentially. But the onus has to be put on them. You got to show them that they are responsible for the things that they have done, and they have not always made the right decisions. At some point, you have to become accountable. At some point, you have to say, okay, look, You've been a victim, so you say. But when are you going to acknowledge being accountable? People have to ask that question.